These are some of the potatoes that we picked the other day on the allotment, and what we're going to do now is make one of my favourite dinners, and that's pan haggerty. Into a pan put your sliced potatoes and then heat them to boil them. Whilst you're waiting for the pan to come up to heat, chop some onions and grate some cheese. When the pan's come up to the boil, turn it down and let it simmer for about 10 minutes or so. Once the potatoes are cooked through, remove them from the water and put them in the bottom of the pan, and then put a layer of onions over, and then a sprinkling of cheese, and then do the same again with any remaining potatoes and onions. Just pile on, just put them on in a layer until all the ingredients are used up, and then leave that to simmer on a reasonably low heat for about 20 minutes to half an hour. You don't want it on too high a heat, or else you'll end up incinerating everything at the bottom of the pan. There we go. And the cheese, and put the lid on to make sure it cooks through. Now, that's the pan of the water that I boiled the potatoes in. Don't throw away the water. That is an excellent base for a soup, but I see so many people who boil up their vegetables and then throw away the water that they've boiled them in, and what a waste, because that water contains so many nutrients from the vegetables. So don't waste it, use it to make a soup. After about 20 minutes I took the lid off, and that was just to get some of the excess liquid driven off, and I reckon this is about ready. I quite like the bottom quite crispy and reasonably well done, which I think it is. So as I said earlier, a really easy meal to make, but I love this because it's a great way of using up lots of potatoes and onions that we grow on the allotment, but I think it just tastes great as well. But I'm not a trained cook or chef, so if I can make this, anybody can.